and they managed to get jobs. So my mum was working as a cleaner for an airport, and my dad managed to get a cleaning job for a cleaning company. So they were both excited. They were like, yes, like, they're finally, getting somewhere. They're going to achieve their goals. One of their goals was to buy a property and, to move out of my auntie's house. So, working hard, saving their money, and this is where hostility starts and jealousy started with my auntie. So my auntie started seeing that they're earning, small money, because my dad would offer to do shopping for the house, and he would give my auntie small money here and there, to pay for a small bill here or a bill there. So she was like raising an eyebrow.
Hello Diamonds, welcome to topisqotv. The series we're about to start, we already started it yesterday, is about a Ghanaian woman whose parents were unalived by the mother's sibling. It's a whole lot. If you think Infinaya's story was a story, this one, you drink water 10 times and wake up. You drink water 10, you just like Before we go on, we like to give a disclaimer. These stories are things that we see on the internet, and we come to talk about it. Okay, if you're not comfortable, scroll along, go do something else, just go. Alright, but for my diamonds, hi, drop a diamond emoji in the comment section, like the video, do what you're supposed to do. Okay, now this story is very deep. I first of all want to send my condolences to the Unspoken Truth. That's her name on TikTok. That's the name of her page on TikTok. She didn't give us details of her name and all of that. So the Unspoken Truth, please accept my condolences. I'm very sorry you had to experience all that you experienced. I pray that God comforts you and your family. All right, so I might be playing snippets here and there, but I don't think there's any need to. You can go on her page on TikTok to watch it. If you are watching this video on YouTube, we did a live stream on the entire episode, so I'll put it in the description box so you can check it. So we're going to start with episode 1. From episode 1, so you can flow with this talk we want to talk, please go and watch it, then come back, so you will not come and be embarrassing your generation in the comment section. Don't do that, okay? Because people in this our community, they are very smart, brilliant people. Okay, we don't do roadside talk. No. So go and watch, then come back. Okay, so episode 1, where these are some of the things that I took out from the episode 1 and I want us to talk about. So the very first one is when she said that her auntie suggested to her parents that they should get fake identities to work in the UK. So they used their other siblings' fake identity to start working. I don't know how that works with immigrants and all of that, but that's where she started from. Then, long story short, her parents started working and started contributing to the household. This is where, according to her story, the issue started. So first of all, when they brought up the fact that they wanted to start working, she was like, do you think it's easy to get a job here? That was the first thing. But her parents didn't take it as anything. They just like, oh yeah, if we want to work, we cannot just be sitting down at home. Then the second one was when they started working and they are contributing things to the household, her auntie will pick up offense with the fact that they were contributing to the household. And I personally found it strange. But let me ask you guys, you diamonds, when you have someone living with you, don't you appreciate when they assist in one or two things in the house, or some of you don't like it? Please let us understand in the comment section. That's the first offense that our parents committed. Then in the space of 1 year that they came into the UK, that they were doing these menial jobs, they bought a house. This is after staying with their auntie, according to her story, because with our auntie we've not heard her story, so we don't know. We're listening to her story, right? Now her parents now went to meet the auntie that sister, oh, we are very grateful. Thank you for for us being in your house for this long, but we have gotten a house that we bought. The auntie did not take it funny. She did not find it funny at all, according to the unspoken truth. She felt offended. She said they were ungrateful. So I'm watching from the outside. I'm wondering, what was the ingratitude? The unspoken truth did not give us any more fillers, so we don't know from the auntie's perspective. But in the auntie's perspective, they were ungrateful after staying with her for 1 year. So did she expect that they were going to live with her for their grown lives? And mind you, the auntie also had her family, or that's what I'm not sure of. So was the auntie married, or was she not married? Let's look at it from, let's be balanced. In the auntie's own opinion, if she was unmarried, did she feel slighted that her married sister came to squat? That's the word. Yes, squat with her. Was she envious about whatever relationship the unspoken truth parents had? And since they were living in close proximity, was it infuriating for her to see her sister's happiness? Did she feel inconvenient? Is that the right word now? You guys, just flow with me. Did they inconvenience her by coming to stay with her? Then why didn't she speak up? Peradventure, these were the things going on in her mind. And why wasn't she happy to get rid of them? Because according to the lady's story, the father would buy things and bring to the house, but the auntie was always upset. Going by the lady's story without any other thing, can we assume, because there are people like this auntie who have animosity in their hearts for whatever reason. It could be an animosity that started from childhood. It could be an animosity that this my sister is always doing better than me, or this my sister is more beautiful than me, or this my sister always has more favor than me. So somehow some sort of animosity started brewing. Because the next thing that the lady says in the story will make your head to scatter. Before they moved out of the auntie's house, she says that the auntie started going through the father's documents. And this is where, first of all, I want us to draw a learnable point from. When you notice somebody has a whiff, are you listening to me? A whiff of secret animosity towards you, you cannot be too free. You cannot expose yourself too freely, whether they are friends or family or church member or pastor or whoever you join. Once you see that secret animosity, you need to protect yourself. Because at the moment when the parents discovered that, I don't know, they might have been very simple people. But that's why you cannot be too simple. You can't even be simple. The world we live in, you can't afford to be a simple person. So the auntie started picking documents from the father's documents, which they must have, because they live together, so they wouldn't have thought about it as anything. Then, as soon as they moved to their own house, after some weeks or months or something, excuse me guys, please like this video, guys. the auntie went to report the parents to the British authorities for forgery and all of that, and the parents had to go to they had to go to prison for a while. So it was at the point of where the court proceedings and all of that was going on that the father discovered that the auntie was the chief witness in this matter. This is going to be a long series. We're going to take it step by step, so let's not be in a hurry. But let's deal with animosity and being observant. Being observant. Be environmentally aware, because may the soul of our parents rest in peace. If they were environmentally aware, right, maybe they would not have been too free. Maybe they would have arranged themselves a little bit better. Maybe they would not have allowed their sister know the fullness of the details of their blessings. You know, when our parents used to say, cover it, or my mother would say, if your yam white, you go use oil rubber, you not go tell them say na yam, you say na red oil. Because if they know that it is really yam, there are people who have secret animosity, who are in secret competition with you that you have absolutely no idea. You are just a good, lucky, good person. There's nothing wrong with being that way. But a lot of people are struggling with darkness inside. Some of them are struggling, some of them accepted the darkness. Because if you want to start thinking, what exactly did they do to them? They don't need to do anything to you don't need to do anything to a bad person for that person to pick up offense with you. People that are Yoruba, please help me with this adage. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I will interpret it. They say when a wicked person will put a snail on the floor. If you've ever heard this parable before, a wicked person will put a snail on the floor and draw a line. A snail that is not dead though. They will draw the line and say the snail should not pass that line. A living and moving thing. And when the snail passes that line, they pick offense. They pick offense and now say that is the ground, because the snail, a living moving thing that was going on his own, you decided to draw the line and say if you pass that line you will have problem with me. And the snail now slowly passes that line. Boom. They now use that as a means to carry out whatever incantation or conjuring they want to do. That is what this lady's auntie did for her parents. They didn't do her anything. Based on her story, they did not do her anything. So we are going to end this particular video. I want you to share your thoughts in the comment section. That one, you have to be environmentally aware. Don't look at what people are saying. What is their body does not lie. Body language does not lie. Eyes don't lie. Eyes. The only reason why you may miss some of these things is if you don't have it in your consciousness that somebody can have secret animosity towards you. And this does not now mean that you will not be catching everybody that no. That's not what we're saying. What we're just saying is have it at the back of your mind, no matter how free, no matter how whatever you are, especially if you are someone that right from when you were young, like things just go well. It's not like you don't have your own issues, but in some other people's mind they just feel that everything keeps going on well for you. I did a video on TikTok. I don't think I've posted it on YouTube. I'll have to post it here on YouTube. I was talking about something similar to this, how people, in your own opinion, you are just struggling, you are just trying to come up, but somebody looking outside in be like, you are a target. I'll post it on YouTube, but if you are watching this on TikTok, just go down my page. You see what you have is enough. Go and watch those videos. You'll learn a lot from it. Be environmentally aware and have spiritual intelligence. In the Ifunaya's video about what really happened to Aunty Josephine, I touched on spiritual intelligence, why you need to have spiritual intelligence. Because when you have spiritual intelligence, you'll be able to detect when things like this begin to happen, and it happens very subtly. If you don't nip it in the bud, then things would cascade down in a way you don't want. Anyway, share your thoughts in the comment section. We're going to be continuing the other part of the story in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.